Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. So this video is going to be a quick one, and we're just going to actually look into the same example we did last video. Now remember when we started talking about methods, we said methods are primarily useful because they can greatly reduce the size of your program. And the last example was great, but for the way we have looked at it, we did not really see any sort of like code reduction because again, every method was called exactly once. Typically, when you write the programs, you will actually reuse the same method over and over and over. And then as the size of your program grows, as you call the same method over and over, overall there is going to be a lot of reduction to your overall program size with the use of methods. So to show you how that's going to look like, imagine now we have 10 users, for instance, or in this case it's assumed it's only like 3 or 4 as we run the test, but imagine we have a number of users, and essentially for every user name that we get, we're going to print their initials, and from there you'll get a sense of how that's going to help us reduce the size of our program. So in my main method over here, so again, imagine I have like 3 users. So essentially this code is just going to be kind of like repeated 3 different times. So in order to do this, I need to add a for loop, and then the for loop body will have pretty much most of my main method code. And then in this code, we keep calling the same methods multiple times. So again, like 3 users for the sake of simplicity. So for int I is 1, I is less than or equal 3, I plus plus. Just gonna actually take this code, and then I can just actually drag it inside of the main. Now everything here, I like to have it indented so it looks nicer. And then you will see now, so enter first name, we're done with the first user, next user, and then last user, let's say like Tim Smith. And you can see now our program essentially calling the same method multiple times. And you can see now how this helps us really reduce the size of our programs. And it could show you that, again, as I, keep saying all the time, with coding, you can use any structure inside of any other structure. So, inside of your for loop, while loop, etc., you can call any function, or inside of your function you can also have for loop, and we have already seen that over here. So there is no rules in terms of what could appear inside of what. It's completely up to you to put the different pieces of any programming language in any way, shape, or form, as long as you're not really violating the syntax of that programming language rules. And that's pretty much it for this video, and this is like a good example to show you how you're actually calling the same function over and over. As we get more sophisticated into functions, you can even customize the functions themselves, so you can tailor them somehow where depending on the input they're going to behave even differently. And that's also another advanced topic in programming that makes the use of functions even more efficient. Okay, so thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.